Gabriel Magalhaes' new contract. Here we go. What's going on, people? Troops TV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Obviously, news has broken today. You understand? This morning, breaking news for the Arsenal family, for the Gunner family. Gabriel Magalhaes, our highly rated centre-back, has put pen to paper and has signed a new long-term deal with the club. Word on the corner is that it is an extension until 2029. Obviously, he's 27 years old now, you understand? So he's entering the peak years of his career. And he was getting into that bookie contract phase. You get me? You know, Arsenal love to use the word phase. So I'm going to use phase on this one, blood. You get me? He was getting close to that bookie contract phase where he was going into the last 2 years of his deal, blood. You understand? And clubs around Europe, clubs around the world, you get me? Saudi, they had interest in Gabriel a few years back. You understand? Top defender, one of the best defenders in world football currently, blood. You get me? Probably the best Brazilian defender since Thiago Silva. You understand? He is that good, blood. You get me? In my opinion, player of the season for Arsenal. He was outstanding this year, blood. You get me? He actually was much better than William Saliba, blood. You get me? It looked at times that Gabriel was carrying Saliba, blood. You get me? No shade on Saliba, William Bloodclot Saliba, you understand? Generational and all of that, blood. But Gabriel has really risen to the top, blood. You understand? He had a shaky start to his Arsenal career. You get me? You remember the lockdown video with all the foolishness involved. Gabriel was involved in that in that time, in that period. Obviously, he was I think he was only 22, 23 when he signed for us, blood. You understand? So he was still young. You get me? English was limited. Coming into Mikel Arteta's first season at Arsenal, a lot of changes being made, style of play, philosophy. It took him a while to get to grips with the Premier League, blood. You understand? The physicality as well. He had bozo moments. You get me? He'll be playing absolutely wonderfully, blood. And then out of nowhere, like an RKO, he will do some stupidness, blood. You get me? As his career has progressed at Arsenal, he's cut that out of his game, blood. You understand? And he's turned into Mr. Consistency. You get me? He's not only a main part of what we do defensively, he's a main part of what we do in the opposite side of the field, blood, in the attacking third. You understand? Set piece again, ole. You don't remember that period, that time. You understand? It was a wonderful time, blood. You get me? We were having a time of our lives. Every ball that went into the box, we knew, you understand, 9 times out of 10, the back of the net is going to bulge, blood. You get me? And 9 times out of 10, it would be that man, Gabriel. You understand? He is a serious threat from set pieces. You understand? He's got 20 more goals than any Premier League defender since he has made his debut, back in 2020. Yes, it was 2020, blood. You understand? He did sign in 2020 because it was that lockdown period. So your mind's a bit fuzzy. You get me? I have to remember that when we went into lockdown, it was 1920. He signed 2021, made his debut against Fulham. You get me? And like I said, he's cut out the foolishness out of his game. And this is a very good move by the club, blood. You get me? This is fantastic news. This is very important, blood. You get me? It's as important as what we do in the transfer window, i.e. bringing in players, blood. You get me? You want to tie down your best players, blood. You understand? Keeping Gabriel, that shows the targets, players around the world that, yo, Arsenal, you get me? Their main stars are believing in what's happening, even though some of us ain't, blood. You understand? But some of the players, you get me? The main ones, they are believing in what's happening. That is a good sign, blood. You understand? You don't want to lose Gabriel, especially with Saliba in the contract situation as well. You've got Real Madrid circling like a hawk. You understand? We all know what they love to do. Tell a man run down his contract and then boom, bang, bing. They pick him up. We see them do it with Trent. You get me? Are they going to try that with Saliba? Who knows? Because for us to sell Saliba, it's got to be over 100 million. You get me? And we all know Madrid are not going to put that on the table, blood. You understand? Obviously, Gabriel has spoken about his new contract, you understand? And he has said, I arrived here as a young player, and after almost 5 years, I'm so happy and I've learned a lot. I'm so proud of myself. It's an amazing journey, and I'm so happy to continue it. I hope I win some trophies with this club because I love this club and my family loves the club too. Arsenal is an amazing club, and I'm so proud to sign a new contract. I love this club. I love the supporters, my teammates. I love this stadium. Hella love, blood. You get me? The main word of this speech is love, blood. You get me? He continues on. I'm so proud and thank you for all the support. We continue together for the future. So he is looking to the future, blood. You understand? Obviously, he's only won the Community Shield at Arsenal, blood. You get me? That's a pre-season trophy. I don't care what anyone says. You get me? Like, I see obviously these Twitter accounts trying to run the whole, oh, City won the Community Shield. But when we did it, it wasn't Arsenal won the Community Shield. It was a pre-season trophy. So for me, scrap that, blood. City didn't win nothing last season, just like us, blood. You get me? But if we are to go on and win major honors, we need the likes of Gabriel staying at the club, blood. You get me? He is a top defender. The partnership he has with Saliba, you understand? We want that to continue. This might even get Saliba to sign a new deal, blood. You understand? He's looking over. Gabriel's there. He signed a new deal. You understand? You get me? We need to do all we can to keep our top players, blood. Bukayo Saka, I'm not worried about Saka signing a new deal. You get me? Saka and Gabriel were probably the two that I was like, yeah, these men will sign new deals. Saliba's the one where I'm like, yo, he might creep out. You understand? I know he's very passionate, kissing the badge and all that, blood. But I've seen Fabregas, you get me, kiss the badge, cry in the North Bank when he flew in after scoring that amazing free kick against Aston Villa back on Boxing Day in 2009, I believe it was, coming off the bench, scoring 2 goals and then injuring himself. He was only used for literally 20 minutes, blood. You understand? Couldn't play. Hamstring was literally hanging by a thread. But Wenger had to do what he had to do because top 4 was needed. And you get me? If we fell out of top 4 at that point, boy, who knows what would have happened, blood. You understand? But like I said, I've seen, you get me, players have this emotional connection. Gabriel, it seems pure. You understand? You see in the speech, he's talking about love. He loves the stadium. He loves the fans. He loves the club. He loves his teammates. He loves the management, the backroom staff. He loves Win. You understand? I'm surprised he didn't shout out Win, blood. You get me? He's seeing all that love, and then Win's just sitting there lonely, like, yo, where was my shout out, blood? You understand? But yeah, you get me. Very happy to see that news today, blood. Obviously, news breaking yesterday that Rodrygo is the main target. You understand? This might even help in the Rodrygo transfer saga. You get me? Because we're seeing the Madrid outlets talk now. They are letting out the news that, you get me, there's a possibility that Rodrygo could leave for 80 million euros. That is a flipping, you get me? That's a bite your hand off fee, blood. You understand? Man, I have to go there, bro. You get me? That's a deal that, you get me, you don't want to miss that, blood. You understand? That's like the Cherky deal to City. Them deals there, when they pop up, you have to get them done. You understand? There's word on the corner that Rodrygo is talking to people at the club. Gabriel Magalhaes could be one of them, blood. You understand? Gabriel, make sure you're doing the tapping up thing. You understand? Because we need Rodrygo over the line, blood. You get me? But like I said, big up the club for doing this, blood. You get me? It was needed. We need Gabriel to stay, blood. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You build from the back, and you don't want to brought that down now when it's so solid. You feel me? So big up, so solid, blood. You understand? You see there, blood, like a wordplay on them thing there. Boom, bang, bing. You understand? But you lot, let me know your thoughts on the deal. Let me know how you're feeling, blood. You understand? Let me know about the Rodrygo news breaking as well, blood. Let me know how you feel about that as well. You understand? But yeah, man, big up Gabriel. Looks like he's here until 2029, his prime years. He has signed the deal. That is, you get me, very, very nice. How much? You don't know the vibes, though. You get me? Like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Troops, and I'm out, blood.